Have you ever wondered why some teas cost so much more? Or why some taste sweeter, lighter, or more delicate? Today we're pulling back the curtain on two tea heroes, the tender bud and the mature leaf, and why what you see at harvest makes all the difference. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how buds and leaves affect flavor, health benefits, cost, and how to brew them right. For those who are new here, I'm Andrew, fourth generation family member at the heritage tea brand Yuki Tea, also known as 3 Teapots here in Bangkok. Ready? Let's start at the plant. Everything begins with the tea plant, the Camellia sinensis. On each branch you'll find new growth, that tiny tip called the bud, often still closed, plus 1 or 2 young leaves beside it. Tea pickers call this combination bud and 1 leaf, or bud and 2 leaves. The bud is the youngest, most delicate growth, while the leaf is more mature and developed. What's fascinating is how these 2 parts are completely different chemically. The very tip and its nearest leaves are richer in amino acids and delicate compounds, but contain less fiber. That's why teas made with buds tend to be lighter in taste and higher in cost. Mature leaves, on the other hand, are tougher, more fibrous, and far more abundant, meaning they create fuller flavors and yield larger harvests. When it comes to processing, buds and leaves are treated very differently. Buds, being tender, usually go through lighter processing, less rolling, less oxidation, and minimal handling. Think of white teas. They're often made purely from buds that are simply picked early, lightly withered, and dried. Leaves, however, are the workhorses. They're withered, rolled, oxidized, especially for oolong or black teas, which gives them that deeper, richer, and more complex flavor. Because buds are fragile, they hold onto fresher compounds that yield a softer, sweeter, more elegant cup. Leaves, after oxidation, develop a bolder body and a stringent edge that many people love. Now let's talk chemistry and flavor. Buds are rich in amino acids like theanine, which give a natural sweetness and a soft umami tone. They also contain higher levels of certain catechins and fewer tough tannins, so their flavor is refined, smooth, and almost silky. Leaves, by contrast, have more tannins and structural compounds, producing that strong, satisfying bite. So bud-heavy teas lean floral, subtle, and premium, while leaf-heavy teas bring power, depth, and boldness. Neither is better. They're just different experiences in the same cup. When it comes to health, both play a part. All tea, whether from buds or leaves, is loaded with antioxidants, polyphenols, and calming amino acids that help protect cells and support heart health. But bud-based teas, like white tea, are the least processed. That means more natural compounds remain intact, and the antioxidant potential is higher. Meanwhile, mature leaf teas, like black or oolong, form new beneficial molecules through oxidation, like theaflavins and thearubicins, which have their own unique advantages. So the healthier tea isn't just about age or oxidation. It depends on what kind of benefit you're looking for. Now let's talk brewing. If your tea is made mostly from buds or very young leaves, handle it gently. Use slightly cooler water, around 75 to 85 Celsius, and steep for just 2 to 3 minutes. This preserves the soft sweetness and floral aroma without extracting bitterness. For teas made from mature leaves, go a little hotter, 85 to 95 Celsius, and steep a bit longer, about 3 to 5 minutes. The tougher leaves need more energy to release their flavor. Here's a pro tip. Always preheat your teapot. Use fresh filtered water and never oversteep. It's the difference between a flat cup and one that sings. Now, why are bud teas often so expensive? It's simple. Buds are rarer, harder to pick, and extremely delicate to process. Harvesters must pick them by hand, often early in the morning when the dew is still on the leaf. That precision drives the price up, but it also defines their quality. Leaf-based teas, in contrast, are easier to harvest and produce in higher volume, so they're more affordable. But don't mistake affordability for inferiority. Many of the world's most famous teas, including countless oolongs and blacks, come from mature leaves. It's not about better or worse. It's about what you crave in your cup. Now, let's quickly recap. Buds are the youngest growth, delicate, chemical-rich, naturally sweet, and often more expensive. Leaves are mature, strong, flavor-dense, and versatile. Both make beautiful teas. They just express the plant differently. If you really want to understand it for yourself, here's a fun experiment. Find the same tea cultivar harvested as bud only and as leaf only. Brew them side by side with identical water and timing. Taste the difference. You'll notice it immediately. the texture, the aroma, even the feeling in your mouth. That little test will transform the way you appreciate tea forever. So next time you take a sip, think about what part of the plant you're tasting. The soft, youthful bud or the wise, mature leaf. Both carry the story of the same plant, but told in completely different voices. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into tea buds versus tea leaves. If you enjoyed this, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to check out my other episodes here. Until then, stay curious and keep sipping more tea. More tea, more life.